Hello there, I'm Pamela Miner. I have decades of experience in government contracting. Tonight, we're diving into the thrilling world of government contracting. It's more exciting than it sounds, I promise. Specifically, we're talking about the age-old question, employee or independent contractor. This decision can make or break a company's budget, especially when Uncle Sam is footing the bill. So buckle up as we explore the ins and outs of this crucial decision. Choosing between an employee and a contractor isn't just about ticking boxes on a form. It's about understanding the legal and financial implications of each classification. Misclassifying someone can lead to hefty fines and even legal trouble. We're talking IRS audits, back taxes, and enough paperwork to make your head spin. Not exactly the stuff of late-night talk show monologues, but important nonetheless. So, why does the government care so much about this distinction? Well, it all boils down to taxes and worker protections. Employees come with certain benefits and legal safeguards, like minimum wage, overtime pay, and unemployment insurance. Contractors, on the other hand, are responsible for their own taxes and benefits. The government wants to make sure everyone is playing by the rules and that workers are being treated fairly. Let's break down the difference between employees and independent contractors. Think of it like this. Employees are like your trusty houseplants. They need regular care, attention, and a stable environment to thrive. You provide the pot, the soil, the water, and maybe even a little fertilizer now and then. In return, they brighten up your space and purify the air. Contractors, on the other hand, are more like those quirky neighbors who pop in and out. They're independent, self-sufficient, and bring their own tools to the table. You hire them for a specific project, like fixing a leaky faucet or mowing the lawn. Once the job is done, they're off on their merry way. Employees are typically hired for long-term ongoing work. They follow your instructions, work set hours, and are an integral part of your team. You control their work schedule, provide them with the tools and resources they need, and deduct taxes from their paychecks. Contractors, however, are their own bosses. They set their own hours, use their own equipment, and have the freedom to work for multiple clients at once. You agree on a specific scope of work and a payment schedule, but you don't have the same level of control over their day-to-day activities. Now let's get down to brass tacks, or should I say dollar bills. When it comes to government contracts, cost is always a major factor. Hiring employees comes with a whole slew of expenses beyond just their salaries. Think of it like buying a new car. You've got the sticker price, but then there's also insurance, gas, maintenance, and those pesky parking tickets. With employees, you're on the hook for payroll taxes, benefits like health insurance and retirement plans, paid time off, and even things like office space and equipment. These costs can add up quickly, especially if you're hiring a large team. Contractors, on the other hand, might seem like the more budget-friendly option at first glance. You're only paying for the work they actually do, and you don't have to worry about all those pesky employee benefits. But hold your horses. Contractors often charge higher hourly or project rates to compensate for their lack of benefits and the fact that they have to cover their own expenses. Plus, there are hidden costs to consider with contractors. You might need to spend more time managing their work, ensuring they're meeting deadlines, and dealing with any potential liability issues. And if you end up needing their services for longer than expected, those higher hourly rates can really start to bite. So, why would anyone choose to hire contractors over employees? Well, contractors offer a certain level of flexibility and specialized expertise that can be hard to beat. Think of them like those fancy espresso machines you see at your local coffee shop. They're not something you need every day, but when you're craving a perfectly frothed cappuccino, they're worth their weight in gold. Contractors allow you to scale your workforce up or down as needed, without the long-term commitment of hiring full-time employees. This can be especially beneficial for government contractors who often work on projects with fluctuating workloads. Need a cybersecurity expert to shore up your defenses against hackers? Or maybe you need a team of grant writers to help you secure funding for that new initiative. Contractors often specialize in niche areas and can bring a wealth of knowledge and experience to the table. They can hit the ground running without the need for extensive training or onboarding. Plus, let's not forget about the fresh perspectives and innovative ideas that contractors can bring to the table. They're not bogged down by company politics or ingrained ways of thinking. They can offer a fresh pair of eyes and challenge the status quo, which can be invaluable in today's rapidly changing world.